Dun, dun, dun.
Yay.
Hey, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Well, sorry we missed. Whoa, what the heck is your laptop doing?
It's freaking out.
Well, we know that, but it's your laptop.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? No, that is not a plug for Burger King, but Burger King.
Burger King.
So,
Foam Fortress.
Foam Fortress. Well, hold on. I'll do that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Foam Fortress.
Yes. You're worthy. I'll be.
I know. Superman can be worthy every once in a while.
Yeah.
One of the nice,
Gambit.
cool. Huh?
The Gambit. No.
Gambit's always worthy.
Oh no, he's not.
I mean, come on.
He's ever picked up Mjolnir.
Gambit, the Infinity, the Avengers stuff with all the stones would have been taken care of if Gambit would have been part of the team.
I could probably say the same thing about Magneto, but as well.
Yeah, but he can't get stones. They're not metal.
Well, yeah, but the gauntlet itself is metal.
But
He could go and crunch.
the
Thanos'
stones have to be in the gauntlet.
No, you can use the stones without the gauntlet.
Well, I know that.
Well, then what's the problem?
How does he get the stones? Because it's not the gauntlet that was the problem. It's when they're all together is the problem.
Right.
So, the gauntlet may not be the problem. Tony made his own gauntlet.
Right.
The
gauntlet's
no, it's the stones that are...
They wanted to get the gauntlet away from Thanos because they wanted to get to the stones, right? So, Magneto goes, crushes Thanos.
it.
Now he can't snap because his fingers are all broken. Then he just
And he gets the... Never mind.
pulls the gauntlet off by his powers, and then he's like...
And then he makes the snap.
And then he makes the snap.
For all humanity to be
then
disappeared.
Then he's like, all Homo sapiens disappeared.
Well, see, that's the reason why. See, and that's the reason why I said Gambit needs to do it.
Right.
Gambit wouldn't do something like that. He would have snapped Magneto out of there.
You think so?
Yes. Hey, come on, Magneto's jumping in on his woman. Come on.
Well,
We all saw that in the animated series.
That's true.
Okay, but besides that, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Heroes for Kids Live. Well, as Jess or as if you guys looked at our Facebook page or on the website, we have a new announcement for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. And he's still playing with his computer.
Yeah. I'm glad you specified that.
Yes. Well, how's this? Heroes for Kids Comic-Con 2024 is the 20th and 21st of July, Prairie Park Center. And our recipients are the Kenny Rogers Center of Sykeston and the Perry County Community Senior Center.
Yeah.
Yes. We are 116 days away. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. 3 of our guests. Yes, as you see, I'm doing my Clark Kent thing tonight. Our guest tonight. Our guest on here, we have Matthew Ashley, and then we have Marty Matalis, and then our new guest, we just signed her on, actually today, over the weekend, somewhere.
Right.
Aaron Evans. So all you D&D lovers out there, Aaron Evans, let's kick. Whoa, how's this? I'll do it this way. Just go to special guest. Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I don't know what I did. See, now leave it to me.
In his defense, he was left unsupervised.
Yes, I was. Okay, gotta go back to do that one. Can't do that one. Now it's going to be a pain in the butt to us.
Mm-hmm. And you were making fun of my computer.
I know it. Tell me, what did you do to my computer? I'm going to have to close everything out.
Spike Forster says, howdy ho.
Hey! All right, guys. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed out on the Kenny Rogers Center event, but I took ill and
Delete all. There we go. All right.
I didn't feel like I should go down there and make everybody sick down there, so
No, you
So
are
I bowed
all
out.
right.
I had to bow out, and you know, we're talking about kids who are at risk, so we didn't want to make them more at risk. So
All right, let's try this again.
there you go. Here's for Kids Count.
All right. As we said earlier, we have Matthew Ashley. Well, there we go. Okay, we're going to flip him. And then we have Marty Batalis. We've been over them quite a few times, but Marty Batalis, Vane from Boba Fett and Mandalorian. He was in Star Trek Picard, Teen Wolf, Evil, 666, Studio 666, Smile. Let's see, what was the other one? Yeah, and many, many more. Now and then you have Matthew Ashley, MacGyver, The Gifted, Ozark, True Crime, Killer Couples, Murder Calls, Snapped, What Men Want, Archer's Window, Window. He was also in Nashville, The Resident, Originals, Gifted, Watchmen, and our new one is Aaron Evans. There we go, a little screenshot of Miss Evans here. Miss Evans is an author of the book, I can't pronounce some of her stuff. Okay,
Okay, the books of the Usurper series.
Usurper, thank you.
Okay.
My Kryptonian was coming out. Leave me
Okay,
alone.
okay. Beginning with the Empire of Exiles and the award-winning Brimstone Angel saga set in the Forgotten Realms. She's a co-host of the podcast Writing About Dragons and Shit. Ooh! And a cast member.
We have to
of the
edit the.
actual-
We have to put a few asterisks in there. So
Okay, yeah. Steve gave that to us.
I forgot it was in there.
And a cast member of the actual play series Dungeon Scrawlers. Erin lives in the Seattle area with her husbands and sons. And on our website, we've even got a link to more information about her.
Yes.
Takes you right to her site.
So here are a couple of the covers of the books, and Miss Evans as well. So
No
we
relation
want
to
to
Chris.
welcome Miss Evans here to the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con 2024 in July. So that will be awesome.
Yep.
So let's go back to the main page. Maybe. There we go.
We're lucky.
There we go. Yes. All right. Well, we had the Foster. No, it wasn't. I just saw the photos from Foster.Connect. We had the Kenny Rogers Center Telethon a couple weeks ago. Was an awesome event. Got to visit a lot of, with it being in Sykeston. Got to see quite a few family members of mine, so that was awesome. Just having a blast while we were down there. They ended up getting their goal while we were there. The lighting was bad when they took it because all those look orange.
Well,
We look.
I
all
think
the
what it
reds
was
look
that
orange.
it was fluorescent lighting over the top of us,
And in the camera
it was-
lighting,
It was really, really bright, and so yeah.
Oh well.
And
Okay.
then the silver backdrop there, that kind of made us look a little brighter than we normally do.
Dun, dun, dun. I know Batman being bright. That just
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, the Kenny Rogers Center Telethon was awesome. They met their goal of I think it was 300,000.
Mm-hmm.
And
In fact, it was 318,000 and some change.
yeah, and the cool thing about it is, well, that money, we got to talking to them, and yes, they are a recipient for Heroes for Kids Comic Con,
Yep.
and I would love to be able to do that much for our show.
318,000.
I would love to do
Oh,
that.
that would be awesome.
But here's the thing, though. You know, we're talking with a couple of them down there. That 318,000.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking to them. That only with everything that they do at the center, that's only going to get them through the summer.
Oh boy.
So definitely we could. Yeah, I mean, I would love to hit that 300. I would love to hit that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't know what to think.
Makes you wonder. Well, of course, I'm sure they accept donations year round, and I'm sure they probably get some kind of governmental assistance to help out.
Probably.
But still,
I mean, just all the I mean, there was people dropping thousands of dollars checks. So I mean, that was awesome. We did. We had a blast. We took photos with a lot of people. Again, it was just, you know, our villains attacked the Easter Bunny while he was out there.
oh my gosh.
Yes, Jeff's got the photo of the Easter Bunny attacking. Of them attacking the Easter Bunny. Actually, I think Superman took a photo of it.
Oh, he just stood by and let the villains just take over our beloved Easter Bunny. Yeah.
But no, it was a good show. It was an awesome, good event. And I had a blast doing the meet and greet. Want to send a shout out to Next Level. Their Spider-Man came out and helped us. So want to say thank you for coming out and helping us with that with the Kenny Rogers Center. But no, all in all, Kenny Rogers, well, that's one of them we love doing. What is going on with your computer?
Every time I come over here, it flashes green when we do this show. I don't know why. I don't know. It doesn't do it at home, so I don't know.
It didn't do it as much when we were over there, so I wondered what's going on with it down here.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I wonder if it's trying to bounce off of somebody else's Wi-Fi.
I don't know. That's possible.
Well, I don't know. And then we have this weekend, which is Easter weekend. So everybody definitely, enjoy yourself. Don't get too fat and sassy with all the chocolate and good food that everybody eats.
Right.
And enjoy your times with your family. Definitely, that stuff means a lot.
Yeah.
And then we roll into EclipseCon. We will be granted, there's going to be everybody, just about every community in the totality path is going to have different things going on. We Heroes for Kids will actually be at EclipseCon in Carbondale at the SIU College. Going to be an awesome time there. I think one of the guests will be Trevor Von Eden. Trevor Von Eden was one of the co-creators for Black Lightning, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We've met him once. We chatted with him a couple times. So awesome guy. I was getting ready to say, what else did you? And then from there, we will be headed to Memphis for our Le Bonheur Children's Hospital visit.
Yeah.
So we will be down there, and then from there, the next weekend, we're at Big River Comic Con. Big River Comic Con up in Hannibal, Missouri. That's going to be awesome. They have Scott Ennis, voice of Scooby-Doo. They'll have Jake the Snake Roberts and WWE Hall of Famer Jake the Snake Roberts, and then the Armorer, from the Mandalorian. So, son of a gun, I can't isn't it Leslie? What's the Armorer? What's the lady's name? Look it up. You got it right there.
Right here?
Yeah, look it on there. BRCC. Heroes for Kids.
BRCC.
Yeah, look up BRCC.
Okay.
Technical difficulty right here.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. Yes.
Scott Ennis.
Okay.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Now, you had it at the very top of the page.
Did I now?
Yes, you did. Keep going. There you go.
Okay, Emily Swallow.
Emily Swallow. I'm sorry. I said Leslie. That is my bad. Emily Swallow. Scott Ennis, Emily Swallow, and Jake the Snake Roberts will be at Hannibal, or not Hannibal. Yeah, Hannibal at the Big River Comic Con. So it's going to be an awesome time up there. Honey, are we having technical difficulties? I don't think she can hear me.
I don't think she
Are we doing good? I don't know if we're having technical difficulties, guys, because you've got nothing coming up on your. Give me a second, guys.
Yeah.
It keeps freezing.
That's the reason why we're down to only 2 people.
Right. I mean, we're.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
This flashes green, and this. I don't have any. I don't have any comments or anything.
I don't have. Yeah, we don't. We're not.
And it's even in live chat, so we should have no problem.
We got 3 people. I guess that's because you were on it.
Yeah.
So okay. Well, since I don't know what's going on and why we're having technical difficulties. So sorry for whatever technical difficulties we're having. I don't know what's going on. Our technical difficulty person is upstairs to where she can fix it. So,
Okay.
hey, there we go.
Okay.
The wind. Heidi ho.
The wind, yeah. So, yeah, we've had Liz, Wyatt, Spike. Liz.
What'd you do? Just go back through and.
Yeah, I went through the
Oh,
other route
okay.
and then looked up the comments and then.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
Yeah, and it could be our weather outside that's doing this. So,
Yeah.
but we just want to give everybody a heads up on some of the stuff we've got going on. We gave you Uptel Big River Comic Con. So get ready. Let's have some fun with that. Oh, now you've had some. Where'd you get those comments at?
What, these?
Yeah, no, the ones you just pulled up. There we go. Scroll down. That way we can catch it up.
We just had to kickstart.
We had to start it back up, I guess. All right. So again, that takes us all the way up to Hannibal for the BRCC. That takes us halfway through February. And then when we come back, I think we got another event right after BRCC, don't we?
After February. So
No, not February.
that's what you said.
I did say that.
You did say
Okay.
February. Okay.
Oh, we got SICon right after Big River. It's the weekend right after.
So
which is
every
in-
weekend we got something going on.
Yeah. So, I mean, look for us. We will have fun. Eclipse Con, Le Bonheur Children's Visit, Le Bonheur Children's Hospital Visit. We have Big River Comic Con, SICon, and then we will right into May. So, SICon will be, which is in Benton, Illinois, will be our last show of April. So, and announcements on that are to come. So, Eclipse Con is the 6th and 7th, and Big River Comic Con is the 19th, 20th, and then SI Con is the 27th. So it's going to be an awesome month for us.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
On April 8th, which is when the eclipse happens. Okay. Is the courthouse shutting down and you're...
I'm going to more than likely be at work doing something somewhere.
Okay.
I will.
Are they going to let you guys go outside and take a look at the eclipse?
We're probably going to be patrolling somewhere when it happens to make sure everything, because oh my God,
Do
it's
you think the kids will be at...
because Perryville is in the
totalitarian...
X
Yeah. It's
from 2017 and now, so we're in that X thing.
the sweet spot.
Yeah, we're in the gates of hell open, according to, depending on who you talk to, we're in the gates of hell opening up sector of the country.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
Sam
explains
and Dean,
the 13th
Scooby Doo, we need the Scooby Doo gang. We need
Wow.
the Ghostbusters. We need Sam and Dean. You all need to converge here in the Perryville into this
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
That way we can help wrangle all the supernatural stuff that's supposed to happen for like that 4 minutes.
And what it looks
Oh.
like they're going to do for us is they're going to have us come in early, and then we get off by noon, so that we can be.
So no, I'll be. I will more than likely be working that day, probably patrolling somewhere with the rest of the guys, just in case knuckleheads decide. I would love.
They took advantage of the eclipse to create havoc. Huh?
Yeah. So I will be out there ghost busting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Hopefully the blueberry will be fixed by that day.
Yeah.
Patrol the streets.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, but no. Other than that, that puts up, that literally knocks out our April.
Yeah.
So, man, can you believe 4 months in?
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
Jeez.
Now,
And then we're just going right into May and already hitting it hard on May too.
Yeah.
And June.
I think we take a little bit, don't we?
And June looks like.
June, we don't really have anything because
Right.
it's that catch. I think June is that getting everything set up. Yeah, the Spring for Down Syndrome event in St. John, we're still trying to figure that one out with the stuff going on in Metropolis because that's all the same weekend.
Right.
Now.
Right.
So we're trying to figure some things out.
Right.
So yeah, other than that, I mean, Heroes for Kids is rocking it. So if anybody wants to be a vendor, we still have vendor space open. If anybody wants to be wants to sponsor and get their name shouted out on our page and help the Kenny Rogers Center and the Perry County Senior Center, please. We have sponsorships, and again, what we do is. Let me get down here. Here are some of our sponsors, and they keep coming. So, want to thank everybody for their sponsorships. Again, there's a sponsorship letter. It can be an individual, it can be a business. So please, every little bit helps.
So Chelsea's watching.
Hey, Chelsea. Oh, we already did special guest, and I just went back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Did it just open up raining again?
My
Yes,
guess
it
would be
did.
yes. My guess would be yes.
All right. So again, we probably have a little bit of interference because of the rain. This will be on our YouTube page after we are done.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're blinking out or anything, please check out our Facebook, or not Facebook. Well, check out the Facebook page, check out the Comic-Con page, and also check out the Heroes for Kids Perryville Mo YouTube page. Like, subscribe. We got some pretty cool videos on there. We've got back videos of what we've done on some of our shows. So yeah, we have fun with it. And again, for vendors, we have for your vendor forms, you have our link here for the vendor forms. And then again, give us your stuff, and we will put you on our website.
If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, like and subscribe. That you get to see Dennis and I just about get whacked with phone forgeries,
Yes.
and
Threatened with beef tips
and gravy and Mongolian beef and
yeah, the whole ball of wax.
oh yeah. But no, on that, I mean that pretty much takes us up to all the upcoming events and all that other kind of stuff.
That kind of covers everything for us.
Now
Let's
we're gonna have to let the cat out of the bag. I think
Okay.
one of the biggest cartoons of my '90s childhood, right? Okay, came back out this last week with
Yep.
2 episodes.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, and so X-Men '97.
I checked it out yesterday.
I've watched it twice already. I have. Again, I can remember sitting. You can ask Jess. We were dating at the time, and it was one of them things. Saturday, she come over to the house. We didn't do anything Saturday morning until after X-Men was over.
Okay.
That was my show. That was. Yeah, my little brother was Power Rangers. Mine was X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I had to get the Cajun and Rogue and Wolverine and all. I had to get my fix of the X-Men every Saturday morning while it was on for 5 years. X-Men '97 came out, and again, the reason why it's named '97 is because the last episode aired in '96.
Okay.
So, the way this picks up is if you remember within the first few minutes of the first episode, they showed Charles Xavier's death certificate. They just get it in the mail.
Right.
It's sitting on the desk. And and it gives the last date of the last episode aired.
Right.
Okay. Which is in 1996. Okay. The reason why it is called X-Men '97 is because it happens in 1997.
Yes.
And here's the biggest thing that really throws it out there on the reason why we know it is X-Men in 1997 is because what it is October, wasn't it?
Yeah.
October on the death certificate?
Yeah,
Something like
that's
October, November?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, there's this real big Easter egg that states it's about at least 8 to 9 months after Xavier dies that everything happens. What's that Easter egg?
The pregnancy?
Right. So it is in '97.
Right.
That's the reason why everything is so, as people would call it today, retro. Gambit in his crop top. I've read all the, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. No, I am not wearing a crop top. Thank God. I'm sorry, I don't have the 6-pack ab for that. Or 8-pack ab, or whatever it is he's got in the show. Yeah.
16-pack.
Yeah, tell me about it. But that was the style. In '97, that was the style. Guys wearing crop tops was the style.
Yes.
So, I mean, this, oh my God, Gambit's so, flamboyant, this and all this. Oh my God. I was like, oh my, I wanted to reach through my phone and slap whoever was doing that, saying it. Because, I'm sorry, we were talking a little bit about this before going live.
Right.
People, go back and read your comics.
Yes.
Go back and rewatch X-Men, the animated series. Go back and read. I mean, even Jim Lee and Chris Claremont's X-Men, and even before that, you know, Magneto, his purple suit.
Right.
It was his first suit.
Right.
So, it's just all the stuff that everybody's griping about. Okay, no offense, if you guys are griping about the stuff that's going on in the X-Men comic in X-Men 97, you guys have not read or watched the animated series or watched any of the back stuff on X-Men. Gambit, Rogue, and Magneto has been a love triangle practically since the inception of X-Men 1 in the 90s.
Right.
You know, when Chris Claremont, Jim Lee, it started there. Actually, it started before that. But it really got, when Gambit got thrown in there, was when that triangle. Their triangle isn't as popular as...
You don't take kindly to people that don't take kindly.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Hey, Lendl. How's it going, brother? Man, it has been a long time. Miss you. But it's just aggravating that to see people
Dissing on it.
and they don't know the literature. They don't know the history of what's going on
I
behind.
mean, the comic book fans are going, I see where they're
Yeah.
going. This is cool, man. But everybody else is like, what is going on here? We don't
Now
know.
I do have to say one thing. I had to laugh about it.
Mhm.
Magneto leaning up against the desk.
Was kind of.
It was just that I don't know. It was just the way it was drawn. I mean, he could have leaned up against it, maybe crossed his arms, but the way they drew him was it's like, wait a minute, that's not Magneto.
It's the hair it threw you on.
But no, other than Rogue's assets being gone
They fell off.
from the 90s series to X-Men 97.
When she drained Miss Marvel's powers,
She drained a lot of other things too.
Yeah,
Come on.
she gave her her butt in compensation.
I mean, it was like, wow. I mean, what makes it bad is you look at the X-Men of...
There was no sugar. It was just Splenda.
I don't even think it was... It wasn't even...
It was stevia.
It was stevia, because it wasn't even half and half.
Like a
Come
boy's
on.
butt.
Within that 9 months, she had liposuction. That's the only...
Yeah.
Yeah. The writers, what is that? What do they say? An artist's worst, a character's worst enemy is the artist's eraser. That happened. Yeah. I mean, Magneto looked awesome. I mean, Cyclops. The upgrade that first fight with Cyclops, him using his optic blast to shuffle himself across the floor, that looked cool.
Yeah. Or when he jumped out of the plane and he used his optic blast to land.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like that.
And I'm going to label it now. I labeled it a long time ago when they asked what the move, what they could name the move between Gambit and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Where Wolverine charges up Gambit and then flips off his back and javelins the ground, explodes the bow staff, and launches Wolverine in the air.
Yeah.
It's kinetic fury is what I'm calling it. So that's what I'm calling it. And yes, we are going to try. I've got an idea for us to try that move.
Okay.
I'm just not jumping up in the air and throwing my bow staff at your back.
Right. Because I'll take the claws and go, We'll simulate something, but there's no way
Yeah.
I'm running across a field if you don't know that.
Come on, you can do it. These 90-year-old legs can hold me up. I'm only 235 pounds. Come on.
Oh God! My goodness.
But no, I enjoyed it. The teasers. I mean, they're setting everything up to bring in Sinister as the main bad guy. Which I mean, it's already been. They've already told that in all the other posts.
Right.
So yeah, it's.
And we're going to be subjected to the Madeline Pryor storyline.
Yep.
And-
Which is something that happened prior.
Right.
No pun intended.
No pun
on the prior.
intended, Gabriel.
Gambit, I love. Gambit. They brought Gambit back. Even the new guy that's voicing Gambit. He is. He's doing an awesome job. And trust me, for me with the Gambit, it has to.
Right.
I love the dynamic between Rogue and Gambit in the first episode. I love the fact that, we're getting to see, I want to see a darker side of Gambit in this series because, again, you're taking what he has fought after, the reason why he is in with the X-Men, they're in the process of taking that away from him.
Right.
They're taking away his reason for being there. Is Rogue.
Right.
His ultimate catch. And so I want to see Magneto and Gambit. I want to see that tension between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be cool. I mean, we saw it in the comic book between Gambit and Magneto, and Gambit and Joseph, which is a clone of Magneto that was in the comic books.
And now that we've seen Nathan born,
Now we're going
we're
to
going to get Cable and
we're going to get a few other. What else we got?
Halloween Harley. Oh, that's a message from. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah.
So again, it's just. I love the series. Again, like I said,
I think you're off to a good start.
I'm looking forward to. I'd love to see what they do with the once these 10 episodes are done. I'd love to see it continue into something. I'd love to see it keep continuing.
Yeah.
From what I understand, it is one of the top animated series right now, just with the first 2 episodes in the country or in the world right now. So especially on Disney Plus.
I like how they've upgraded Morph. They put Sunspot in.
Yep.
Jubilee's getting a little bit more screen time. And
Dialed it back a little bit on the Wolverine, and it's
Right.
nothing against Wolverine.
yeah, it's
but
not the Wolverine show. It's,
Right.
It's kind of got a little more spread out, but it's still touching in on the
What do you
fact
think about
that Wolverine has feelings for Jean.
Oh, what do you think about though when Jean Grey in there, pregnant Jean Grey, goes into labor? He's coming. Where? Apocalypse?
Yeah.
No, idiot.
Yeah. You idiot? No, the kid.
Oh yeah. All right. What? All right, bub. And then takes off and drive. She's got to save people because he's driving like a.
Yeah.
He looks like he's driving like the mad dad trying to get to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Uh,
He's coming. Who? Apocalypse? She? I was like,
No, you idiot! The baby.
Yeah.
And then, but the look on Wolverine's face at the hospital with, Cyclops and Jean,
Fussing over the baby.
figuring out what the baby's name was, and then Wolverine, like in the shadows, in the hallway,
Right.
looking in the room, looking at them, and he's got that that should be me type.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got that look. I wish that was me.
Yeah.
Look on his face.
Morph, the upgraded powers on Morph.
Yeah.
I mean, not only, in the original series,
That's there.
that's our group chat. In the original series, hey, Chelsea. Hopefully, is that a hi or a bye? With Morph, in the original series, all he could really do is, transform.
He can look like the other person.
But he could. But in '97,
he's able to take on their powers.
he's able to take on some of their powers.
Some of
Now,
their powers, yeah.
for instance, Archangel. When he turns into Archangel,
He was fine.
he was able to use his wings.
Right.
Blob, he was able to use his blobbing,
Blobbing blobs.
blobbing, yeah.
Yeah. His,
When he was now when he turned into Psylocke, he wasn't using the psionic blades, but his martial arts skills were like top notch.
right.
So I mean,
What I liked about it was in the midst of battle, it's like he knew just which X-Men to channel
yeah.
for the power that he needed.
So,
And so-
Bishop got an upgrade. I thought that was
Right.
pretty cool. No, it was almost like that 9 month, like they're making that 9 month period, that 8-9 month period in from during the wake time of the morning time of Charles Xavier before Magneto comes in and takes over the school. It's almost like they hit the danger room and just went to town on training.
Yeah.
Because again, Rogue's assets are gone.
Right.
I mean, so yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
But
That's part of the reason you watched the show, too.
come on. I mean, that's her southern draw. I mean, the lady that does Rogue's voice is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to meet her. I'd love to meet the cast in person.
As Gambit.
Yeah, I would love to meet her as Gambit. I would love to play off of her. I would. It would just.
She'd be like, hello, you trying to drink wine? What's your name, sugar?
So it just, and it's nothing against Jess.
Yeah.
But we have a bit of a bitter taste in our mouth because we were working on a Rogue costume for Jess a while back, and it didn't work out. The person that was actually fabricating the costume
Drop the ball.
majorly dropped the ball. I mean, literally struck out 1, 2, 3, in all 9 innings. And it's just been hard trying to find a Rogue costume for her.
Right.
And when I do Gambit, I miss that. I got to play a little bit of it when I was at Planet Comic Con with the one lady with the that played Rogue up there with the Just Us League. She did awesome up there. I got to slip into Gambit for a little bit while we were talking, and do the little Cajun voice. We interacted a little bit, and it was fun. One of the other ladies that I love doing Rogue with, granted she's almost 8 hours away in Tennessee, which is Shannon Prince. She does an awesome Rogue. Now I miss those guys down there. Her husband as well, Adam. Miss you guys very much. So it's again, me being able to do, I miss being able to go out and do Gambit. I mean, last couple times I've been able to do Gambit up here in this area with a few of the people that want to try dressing up as Rogue. The chemistry's not there. because number one, we don't know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are the best. The chemistry's not there, so you can't just walk up to somebody. I mean, unless they're okay to do it and they start off that chemistry first. You can't just walk up to somebody and go, hey, yeah, and really,
Right.
I can't turn that on, and because some people just do it because some people do it because it's the character, because they like the character. I like when I turn into the Gambit, I turn into Gambit, same way I do Superman,
Right.
or the Crow, or whatever it is. I turn into that character.
I mean,
So-
that's the way it is with cosplay. Some people, they immerse themselves in the character so that they can sell it. Others, they're just like, I like the character, so I'm just going to dress in
Right.
the character. And that's it. Like that, when we were at Cape and the two girls, they had Mystique and Rogue, and they nailed it. It was X-Men Evolution, looked just like the cartoon come to life, but they didn't know you. And so when you were like, hey, can we get some pictures? And they were kind of like,
They were hesitant.
they were
Really,
hesitant. They didn't mind the pictures, but they didn't want them to be too much in character because they didn't know you and they weren't comfortable.
Right.
And
Same
that's
was
a big deal. or
Right.
anything,
I
but,
mean, totally. I mean, we're totally agree with it.
Yeah.
So, Harley, me, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, I mean, that's like you when you do Wolverine or when you do Batman. You're into that character, so it's
Right.
Chelsea when she does Harley, or now Barbie, which is spot on, dear. It's Jody when he brings out his Tony Stark, or
Right.
it's just. I'm waiting on the
Hi,
Thriller
Barbie.
music. Huh?
Just as his high Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. But no, but X-Men '97 again is off the, is top of the chart. The writers are doing. So far, I love the writing. I love the series. I can't say any much more about it. I'm looking forward to seeing the other 8 episodes.
It makes me wonder what else we're going to see. I mean, are we going to see more of the Shi'ar Empire? Are we going to see Charles making his way back to the land? Yeah.
Hey, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. She had a post in Facebook where she was talking about how she was having a hard time getting to sleep, and she had a picture of out the window and the moon was up among the trees and all that stuff. I was like, You're thinking about silhouetting this Catwoman, aren't you? And she was like, yeah. So don't worry, Rachel. That happens. I've looked at the moon and went, no, that's a Batman moon right there. Yeah. So it's not unusual.
And it wasn't a full moon either. Oh,
No.
Woo!
No. If there was a full moon, give it to Rogue. She needs it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Anyway.
So yes. So
I miss
for
Kitty.
so for the artist of X-Men '97, please give Rogue back her assets.
Make her butt better. Give her a better butt. It's a full moon tonight. It's a perfect P-Man moon. I myself am strange and unusual.
Yeah.
That's why we hang with you.
Yes. But it's so what else? What else have you caught on TV? Comic book or TV, comic book wise. Got me a new statue, Superman statue.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks pretty cool. Still in a box.
So, Karis was
Uh-huh.
cleaning out her closet of all the junk that she had from the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And she pulled out this old Mattel style Batmobile. And it's gray and it had a bunch of stickers on it. And she's like, Dad, do you want this or I'm going to throw it in the trash? I was like, give it to me. So the thing's about this big, right? And about this tall. So I looked at it, all the stickers were kind of wore off of it, faded or whatever. So I took a bunch of Gooby Gone and spread it over the thing, and then was able to remove the stickers and get all that out of there. Then I took it outside and set up a little paint booth, and then I spray painted it black, put a decal on it, and made a Batmobile. See, I got the assets, but I don't.
You would do a Chelsea. You would do a perfect Rogue. You would.
I could see her doing. I could see her doing Emma Frost. That's what Rachel needs to do is Jubilee.
Rachel do Jubilee.
Yeah,
I would love to get a group of us together to do X-Men.
yeah, that would be cool. I mean, we've done Avengers, we've done the League.
Yeah, we've done Justice League, we've done Avengers. Well, we've done.
Me
yeah.
too, and me either.
Talking about assets
Oh,
and knowing anything about
right,
the X-Men.
right.
Again, I think that's, and I hate to say this, but I think that's what, Marvel, I think that's what the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's what I hate about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is that has been their mainstream that has been pushed for almost the last 10 to 15 years. So when you turn around and say X-Men, everybody's like, what?
Right.
You know about them, but...
Yeah, if it was like the 90s or the...
Yeah, here, Chelsea. She literally only knows about Wolverine and Gambit because of us.
Yeah, right.
So it's just one of them things that... because again, it's not the X-Men aren't mainstream anymore. So
Right.
they're more the afterthought. They were the early 2000s. They were the early 2000s or late 90s, early 2000s. That was the cinematic universe back then. Other than you having Wolverine getting pushed to the forefront because he was the character that pulled all of those movies. And even when they did the First Class, they just weren't as big because you had all the Avengers stuff going on at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
So they got lost in the shuffle.
Right.
Yes, Deadpool is an X-Men. On
Training.
on and off again.
Training.
He has been considered an X-Men. I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because X-Men are supposed to be mutants, and he's not a mutant. He's a mutate.
He's a mutate. Because it was.
For those of you who aren't aware of what the distinction is, a mutant is someone who's born with the X gene,
and they develop it in their puberty stage.
Whereas mutates have some kind of a process happen to them that mutates them genes
into
to what they are now.
right.
So Deadpool is a mutate.
Right.
Hulk is a mutate.
Yep.
Spider-Man
Is a mutate. Yep.
Okay, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four, they're mutates.
Right.
Now, as for Franklin Richards,
He's a mutant because its mom and dad are already mutates, and they mutated him.
right?
Yeah, the easiest way to put it.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
cleanest way to put it.
right. I mean, because they have been mutated, they've messed his gene structure when he was conceived. So he was born with mutated genes.
Right.
So he is a
Captain
mutant.
America is technically a mutate. Yes.
Yes, he's a mutate, and he's he's definitely a mutate.
Is this supposed to make us less confused?
No,
No.
no. Anyway,
Chelsea, I'm always confused. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? You got mail at the house. But no, so yeah, it's one of them that, again, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Again, if you want a good adaptation of what the comic books are,
Spawn nut. But now so am I.
if you want a good, I guess, abridged version of the X-Men, watch the original animated series.
Yeah.
It's an abridged version of the Chris Claremont and Jim Lee comic book.
Right.
So, I mean, it's got pretty much a lot of your better known mutants in it, or
Right.
X-Men in it. And
Not to mention your
it gives a little bit of backstory between with a lot of them as well.
right. Plus, you have some of your bigger Brotherhood of Evil Mutant characters in it, and Apocalypse, and yeah,
So yeah, I would do that one.
Smiling Nod. And,
Smile and nod. Yep.
yeah, yeah. Whatever you guys are saying, yeah.
So yeah, it's. I mean, X-Men. Yeah. So again,
Which leads to the next question. Okay, in DC, they don't have mutants; they have metahumans.
metahumans. Yeah, basically it's the same thing. They just call it different.
Right, because they're not allowed to use the term mutant because I think
Because it's
Marvel has a trademark.
Marvel has it trademarked. Yes.
Right, so, now, Harley, I guess, would be considered a mutate if she went through the acid bath. Or, well, not really. She doesn't have any powers or anything. She's just bleached.
Well, depending on how.
I mean, depending on the storyline, Catwoman is a metahuman.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if it's
Batman is technically now a metahuman.
yes,
Uh,
didn't Amanda Waller?
Yeah,
wasn't she?
Amanda Waller here now. Batman is now considered a metahuman because of the way he has trained his body. Basically, is I think what they're
Right.
what they're saying.
I mean,
Superman, flat out, he's still an alien.
yeah, he's not. A
There is
mutant or
a
mutant
I'm
or
not
anything.
yeah. Superman's not anything. He's just from an alien from another planet.
Right.
Ivy.
Ivy would be a mutate, or well, yeah.
Ivy, well, she would be a metahuman. She would be,
Yeah, she'd be a mutate. Yeah.
she would be the equivalent of what we would call a mutate in the the Marvel universe, because the stuff that happened to her was because a science experiment went wrong.
Right. But I mean, most of the rogues gallery for Batman are
Mutates.
they're either mutates or they're just psychos.
Yeah.
They with mental illness. So
See, Ivy gave Harley.
a concoction to make her immune to Ivy and most poisons.
Yes.
That's not the only thing it granted her, though.
Right.
It also imbued her with certain abilities that, like her acrobatics.
Well,
and that
no.
stuff. It
Now,
wasn't-
depending on where you go, now if you go all the way back to Bruce Timm's, when he originally brought her in,
Mhm.
before she became Joker's love interest and a psychologist,
Mhm.
she had a bit of acrobat. She was or gymnast. That was the word I was looking for. She was a gymnast as well.
Mhm.
Thank you. She
And
was
got
a
to
gymnast
university,
while she was studying to become a psychologist. Yes,
Mhm.
that is her true origin story. It was
Mhm.
yeah, she was a gymnast. That's the reason why she could do. But with Joker doing his stuff to her, and then Ivy doing her stuff to her pretty much made her agility
It's enhanced.
enhanced.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So, yeah. But yeah, Ivy did do some stuff for her and
Yes.
made it better. And like on Catwoman, depends on which Catwoman you talk about. If it's Selena Kyle's supposed to be this, depending on the venue or whatever, she's either a metahuman or she's not. And Patience Phillip is definitely a mutate.
Yeah.
Okay. So she, Halle Berry's Catwoman
Right.
is a mutate. So.
There you go, Rachel. Holly Berry's Catwoman. Rock that one out.
Yeah, there you go.
She can pull it off.
Well, yeah. Yeah?
Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
Okay.
You go
I'm waiting on Rachel. No.
No.
The Muppet. Nope.
The other day, when I
Uh-oh.
was scrolling through Facebook, every once in a while you see AI pictures of superheroes that they put in there.
Right.
Okay. I saw one that was Huntress.
Right.
And I was like, okay, let's see how much this looks like Karis. Well, it looked like Karis, but whoever did the art made her assets super big, and I was like, well, it started out, it looks sort of like Karis, but no, it's gone. It's gone. No. As it was,
Wow, it's awesome costume. Nope, I can't have her wear that.
no, you can't wear that. Okay, that's a little too risque. Yeah. So, but I guess Karis knocked it out of the park because she got a proposal from a boy.
Yeah, that was.
So-
I'm looking forward to several of our shows. I'm looking forward. What do you think? How does this make you feel? How that we have two kids. Our two kids are graduating this year.
Oh God, I really feel old. It's like I'm dragging her to her graduation ceremony.
No,
Yeah,
come
I mean,
on,
she's
get it
just-
right. She's letting you walk. She's letting you in the door on a walker.
Yeah, something like that. Let's go with that. But yeah, I mean, she went through the first 2 years of high school, and she was like, I hate this. I'm going to be homeschooled. So we switched to homeschooling for her, and she was like, oh God, this is worse. I want to go back to high school and finish up that way. So we're like, okay. And then it was like, well, these teachers stink, and these teachers are, and then so we're like, okay, here's how many points you
You
need.
have to do.
You
this.
got to do this much. So she puts in a half a day, and then she comes home, and she's just like, I can't wait for this to be over. I am so sick of school. I'm tired of it. I'm just
Yeah.
She was like me when I was in high school.
Tessa,
I can't.
Tessa, on the other hand, she's doing graphic design, and she's interning at our local newspaper in the graphic design department for the newspaper for an internship. She's, awesome GPA.
Yeah, I mean,
So
Karis has got an awesome GPA too, but she's not sure what she wants to do. She doesn't know if she wants to get into computer graphics, or if she wants to get into home health care, or what. She's still trying to decide that.
Right.
And she's got a little bit of time, and I think what may happen is that she will probably take a little bit of time off to think about what she wants to do, and then when she decides to do it, then we're going to look into getting her some Pell Grants and
Yeah, that's the same thing.
getting her rolling.
Tessa knows what she wants to do. She wants to become an artist. It's just the process right now is trying to find the right
School.
avenue and the school to send her down.
Right.
because I mean they've got an awesome college or trade school type college up in Kansas City. It's one of the best in the area.
Right.
And we've been told by numerous artists that are in not only the graphic design portion of comics, but also art, the artist in the comics, and they hire a lot of people from there out into the comic world.
Right.
So it's one of them things. Good night, Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea.
But no, it's one of them that we have to, we just have to see what's going to fit. We may end up sending her to a regular college here in the area, and then that way she can get at least basic studies and get her foot back in the door because that's what the A+ program will assist her with.
Right.
Because we found out after doing all this stuff and getting all the stuff set up for the school in Kansas City that we were wanting to try send her to, it doesn't accept the A+ program.
Ooh.
So we put all our effort into doing that, and we weren't even looking at these other colleges in the area, and then because they didn't support what she was wanting to do. So now we're backtracking, and now we're trying to figure out what to do again.
Right.
So because until she gets the money together, or if they can take a Pell Grant or whatever type of assistance, if they can take the assistance, but we haven't done that because we were told that this A+ program was what could help her get into that, and
Right.
we just found out about a month ago that now it doesn't work. That her A+ and all this other kind of stuff won't help her in that school, but it'll help her in other schools down here. So we've got to.
I keep picking
So
up.
SEMO. So we may have SEMO. We may have Mineral Area, or hell, maybe even Carbondale or something.
Right.
Or somewhere around, maybe even Paducah area, but somewhere here close is
Yeah.
what we're looking at now, instead of all the way across the state of Kansas City, which
Right.
I'd love to send her to that school, but we got to have the money first.
Right. So,
Yeah.
high school graduation.
Uh-huh.
We had talked for several years about handing out diplomas. That doesn't look like it's happening.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I still, yeah. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been cool.
It would have been. I think it would have been cool. Oh, did you try talking them into it?
No. I
Oh,
didn't try
hi.
talking him into it. Karis is kind of like,
No, Dad, I don't want you to do
whatever.
it.
No, it's not
Oh.
really that. It's more like, I don't care if you do it or not. She used to be like, oh yeah, do it.
Yeah,
she's,
now it's-
she's like, I don't know. But if you do it, great. If you don't, I don't care.
You know what? The big thing is we're going to be there. That's
the main thing. I'm going to be sitting in the front row. Yeah, Karis Radio.
So you got a lot of people. You inviting a bunch of people.
Oh, I'm sure that
You know,
my mom and dad are going to be there, and of course, Karen's mom and dad are going to be there, and
Now-
I think there's a couple of aunts and cousins that are coming over, and
now are you doing? Yep.
whoop whoop.
Come on. Hey. We got to get you up here. Come on. Whoop whoop.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll escort you.
but yeah, so yeah, we're talking maybe tops a dozen people, but yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe my sister and her husband may come up.
I've got. Now, did you order graduation invitations, or did you?
Well,
Tessa.
actually, Karen did, and then I paid for half of it. So.
Tessa is making her invitations.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she is making her invitations, and we're going to be mailing them out. So we're getting ready to we haven't done Tessa's senior pictures yet.
Mhm.
So I do them on my phone.
Right.
So we're gonna get probably Saturday, since we ain't got nothing going on.
Right.
I'll probably take her somewhere and do some.
Kids grow up.
Dang right, they do.
Yes,
Lyndall,
they
you need
do.
to come up here and see our daughters walk the aisle at graduation.
Yeah, man. We need
We need the
cheering section.
Yeah, we need our cheering section. I don't care. We'll all there we go. All of our cosplayers, all of our cosplayer family and friends are invited to the Perryville High School, or actually it's the Perry
gonna be
Park
Park
Center.
Center.
The
Yeah.
Perry Park Center. May.
I want to say 17th. But
Yeah, I believe it's May 17th. Come out, and if you want to, you know what are they going to do? Run a bunch of cosplayers off if we show up in our costumes?
Yeah.
And get up all along the track, along that one, along the top, right where we're facing it. All of us stand up there and cheer Karis and Tessa
Oh,
as
yeah.
they go down, as they walk
Go
down.
Huntress! Go SpongeBob! Go Melissa! Go Melissa! Oh my.
I just all of us, just
Yeah.
standing there and.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tessa? No answer.
No, she's like,
Jess is. I'm waiting to see Jess remark on there.
Yeah.
No,
No.
not happening.
no, wait, no,
But no,
not happening.
But no, all of our cosplay friends. I know I know we don't have invitations, or we don't have everybody's address. But all of our cosplay family.
I say go with it.
All
I
right,
know that's a
go.
lot, but I say go with it.
But all of our cosplay family is invited to our daughter's graduation, and then after it, what do you think about just run over to J Street or Mary Jane's and just take half of the
Half of the place.
half the place over. Well, it was
I know one thing. If I showed up in costume to that high
We
school
were
graduation, I'm sure Karen,
Oh
my
my
ex-wife,
God.
would roll up her sleeve and go, I'm going to go beat the crap out of that man. And then I'll be like, no. All of a sudden you see Batman sailing off of the upper deck. Ah!
with your shark spray on.
Stop me! Mommy shark doo
And I thought I was the bad one in this situation.
King Shark, you shark.
And
Yeah. She's already told me, if you suit up, I'm like, if I suit up, you gonna take it like you.
oh, and Lendl says if he showed up as a Joker, he'd be arrested.
Yeah.
You don't need to show up as a Joker to be arrested. Come on. I would do it and handcuff you and handcuff you to something to keep you up here so we can catch up from the last several years. It's exactly what I would do.
Yes. Yes.
So true.
I told Karis what she should do is wear the hunter's costume underneath of
And then
and then after she gets her diploma, she'll be like, "It's off to superhero schools," and they
Yeah.
go, da, 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 throw on the mask and walk off. Like a boss.
Tessa needs a Supergirl outfit.
Yeah. I think Tessa should do like Wonder Girl or something. We'll get together soon, I promise.
All right, awesome. No, yes, Mongolian beef.
No Mongolian beef.
No,
Ah!
Jess is torturing us, And she's not even down here.
It's a long distance torture.
That's a long distance torture. But no. Watched a new Mel Gibson movie last night.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to take the glasses off for a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. Look!
Slow.
Clark, where'd he go? Oh.
So. Phone forgeries.
Yep. Oh crap. But no, we had was watching a new Mel Gibson movie last night. It was called On Live or something like that. It's he's a radio host,
Okay.
a radio jockey, and pretty much he's late night radio host where it's almost like the talk show type deal where
Right.
you call in, tell him your problems, and he gives you his honest truth.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose. And yeah, it's actually a pretty decent movie. On the Line. There you go. Yeah, it's On the Line. Thank you. So yeah, it's actually a pretty decent movie.
Okay.
So, and I mean, I don't want to spoil too much of it, but basically it's about a serial killer that takes over, that basically has an issue with him and takes his wife and daughter and kidnaps his wife and daughter, and basically the guy and he's doing all of this on the phone while he's on air.
Right.
And yeah, so pretty good movie. A lot of shocking twists in the movie. So it is a real good movie.
I like those ones where the I guess you could call him the protagonist, the good guy. Okay. The bad guy's got him over a barrel, and
Right.
somehow he manages to overcome. Like for instance, Colin Farrell.
Right.
Okay. He was in this movie a few years back where he's not a nice guy. He's not evil, but he's not really
Right.
nice either.
Oh, so Deadpool or Daredevil.
No.
I'm
But anyway,
kidding.
he's walking along, and they had this phone booth.
Oh, the movie Phone Booth.
Yeah, I get. Is that?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. It's a
So
good
anyway, he gets in there. He picks up the phone and goes, "Don't get out of the phone booth. If you do, I'm going to kill you." And you know.
movie. And then he steps out and he goes, "If you don't think I'm lying," he steps out.
He
and
shoots a hooker, and she
Yeah.
goes down, and he's like, "Next one will be you. Get your butt back in there."
Right.
And then he's like, "Don't you tell the cops about me. Don't you do this." And he's trying to figure out a way to keep himself from getting killed by the cops, and
Yeah.
get himself out of that situation. So I like that movie. That
Yeah,
even though it took place in one corner of a street, you know,
A lot of stuff
every
can
lot of
happen.
stuff can
Right.
happen. So
So yeah, it's a lot of new stuff, a lot of cool stuff coming out. Again,
it's
X-Men '97, well worth the watch.
it sounds like it's not going to be too much longer before the Penguin miniseries is coming out. Batman 2 has been postponed to 2025,
Yep.
and
Superman Legacy, now called just flat Superman,
yeah,
is up and running. I've seen some production stills. They're bringing in the Fortress of Solitude.
I'm wanting to see Nathan Fillion's take on Guy Gardner's
I do too.
Green Lantern, and the guy that he played Victor Zsasz on Gotham is now Metamorpho.
Yeah. And
I
the
think
thing
he'll
is
knock
he
it out of the park. He's got the look.
He's got the look. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Once
Batman
they
Brave and
make him up,
Yeah.
he's gonna.
Batman Brave and Bold has taken a unfortunate hit because the guy that the couple that was supposed to helm Batman Brave and Bold has not signed on yet
Right.
and doesn't know when or if they will sign on. I just read that today.
Right.
So that may be pushed out a little longer. So, and the script, from what I'm understanding, the script is still in the process.
Right.
So, it just.
Lately, I've seen a lot of fanboys say, "Let's give Robert Pattinson a chance to be Gunn's new Batman." I don't know.
Well, but again, if you go by what Gunn says, Pattinson's not his Batman.
Right. He says
So
that.
he says that, and the thing is his title for? I mean, it's just
Right. I mean, yeah. Gunn,
his Batman. Because if he does that, if you throw Pattinson in Gunn's DCU, you throw his timeline completely off.
right. Right. Like
So,
I said, this was
yeah.
a fanboy wish list kind of thing, and so
I mean, I would like to see Pattinson become, the equivalent of what we get to see in a more veteran style Cape Crusader or Dark Knight Returns, somewhat like we got with Ben Affleck.
right. So now obviously Aquaman did okay in theaters, but Blue Beetle has not done so high.
They did better. Now they did better streaming than they did in
Yeah.
theaters.
Yeah. Nobody went to see it in theaters because there was none of that brand recognition, I think.
Right.
People know who Batman and Superman are, but Blue Beetle was just kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of
Well,
but when you get on HBO Max, now you're talking about they've got a whole DC wing
yeah.
of movies that you got to go with. So the fanboys are able to start getting
Yeah.
into.
But yeah, it's
Okay.
go ahead and answer.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna answer that one.
It's just there's a lot of different stuff that you get. Hey, I know that photo.
Yeah.
Gambit and Deadpool. I've got that series. All right, real quick. Well, what time is it? We're going to have to get off of here soon because you got to leave to go pick up your daughter.
Yeah.
So let me throw the look. Watch this. Hey, I heard Superman was here. All right, let's go back to this real quick. See, again, Heroes for Kids Comic Con, July 20th and 21st at the Perry Park Center. Our beneficiaries are, again, Kenny Rogers Center and the Perry County Senior Center. If you would like to donate, click on our sponsorship page. We've got a donation we've got donation links. So please, if you want to be a vendor, click on here. When you go up to the vendors, there's the vendor forms. Tickets are online and are ready to be sold. We are only doing 30 VIP tickets. So, our guests, again, we want to, are Matthew Atchley, Marty Metellus, and we want to welcome Aaron Evans to our list of celebrity guests that we have this year. And yes, we are looking at more. So there are going to be a lot more stuff coming. So those D&D players, there might be a little bit of a catch. with Miss Evans coming to our show. So D&D players, we are bringing a D&D. We are bringing D&D game back. And again, like I said, this is a 2-day event. We're looking at possibly a novice day for those that are wanting to get into playing D&D. And then we're going to have an expert day, or the pro day, or however you want to call it. So we're looking at having 2 games, possibly. And you never know, she may jump in on it. So be ready. Again, that would be awesome. Again, there's going to be a costume contest. Villainous Grounds will have some delicious food and drinks. The venue is at the Perry Park Center. Gives you a little bit of a map of Perryville. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is Highway. This is Highway 61 here. And this is where it is located. There's the address. Again, Villainous Cafe will be up and running. So again, you want to sponsor, here is the link and the download for it. Let me raise that up just a tad bit more. There you go. There it is right there. And again, when you sponsor the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, you get, we will promote and advertise for you guys, again, to get you guys' names out and say thank you very, very much. Because without the support of our community and the surrounding communities, and without the support of our vendors that come in, we would not be able to do what we do. Again, tickets, let's see, let's go to, we already hit our special guest. Let's do a few of our vendors real quick. And again, vendors.
While you're doing that, I'm going to take care of this personal stuff right quick. And
all right, yeah, go ahead. Vendors. Again, click here for your forms, or get with Jess on our Heroes for Kids Facebook page. She will get you taken care of. Again, send us, and we will get you on our, on here. So we will be we will be more than likely be starting vendor and sponsorship shout outs here in the near future, so be looking forward to that. And here is our ticket information. Tickets are online right now and ready to go. Let me step out of the way. Weekend general admission passes, $12, guys. $12 for 2 days. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I can't go to too many shows for $12 even one day. 2 days for $12. $8 for Saturday, $7 for Sunday. Early bird weekend pass, $30. And as of right now, this is what it gets you. Each early bird VIP weekend pass includes one limited print edition print for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con 2024, one souvenir cup along with a drink at the cafe, a vendor VIP badge, and early entry at 9 on Saturday. I mean, it's an awesome thing. VIPs are already available and ready to go. So again, look forward to it. I look forward to seeing everybody. Looking forward to the new we've got some new vendors, so it's gonna be fun. Heroes for Kids will be there. Foam Forgeries. Our Fun Fez wearing Brian K. Morris, and many, many more. So yes, check out our Heroes for Kids Facebook page, our Heroes for Kids Instagram page, our YouTube channel where this will be on tonight. So yeah, if you guys are interested, please contact us. Contact us on our Facebook page, our web page. Contact Jess Messenger through Messenger. We will get everything sent out to you guys, so you guys can come out and be a vendor at the show, or if you want to be a sponsor. Again, every little bit helps. So, nope, nobody said anything. And I also want to say a big shout out to our partners in crime. I want to send a shout out to our partners in crime, Villainous Grounds, Mary Jo and David Bammel. They are awesome. Villainous Grounds is an awesome coffee shop, comic book store, roaster. So yeah. Let you delete your message. I thought it was messages from Heroes for Kids popping up, and it wasn't.
Yeah, no.
All right. So on that note, well, did you get all your stuff taken care of?
Yeah, making sure that my kid isn't left stranded somewhere, needing to get somewhere.
Or doesn't she have a scoot about?
Yeah, but she's never taken that to school.
Why not? Don't they have like a bike rack she could?
I guess. I don't know.
I'll see.
But still, all the way across town, her mom ain't gonna let her do that.
She's 18.
She's still gonna try to kill me. Don't ask.
Hey, well, come on. I would
Her mom
not.
and I had a big conversation about that. You
I know,
she's
but I
18
wouldn't.
and
I wouldn't
She goes,
let-
I know, but I want her safe. And
I wouldn't
understand.
let my. I mean, until she got better at riding or driving, I would still feel uncomfortable. I would feel uncomfortable. Not saying it's out of the loop, but I would feel uncomfortable with my daughter crossing 51. I would.
Right.
Again, coming as a father with a daughter the same age,
Right. I myself would rather that she got her driver's license and would drive over there. But until that point happens,
right.
I'm going to do my level best to always make sure she has some way to get a ride
Right.
there. If it's not me, then Grandma. If it's not
Mhm.
Grandma, then Karen. If it's not Karen, then David. If it's not David, then
You call me.
call you. Yes.
I come squealing in her lights and siren. Jump in, jump in, jump in. You can drive.
Yeah. You did the siren, dude. Yeah. So you pull up in front of the Burger King. She hops out. She's got cuffs on. You uncuff her.
All right, work release.
Work release. Yeah. What did you do? What did you do? I did nothing. She probably went on with that.
All right. Well, what time is it? It's getting close to time.
It's about
Jess,
10
do you have anything you want to post in the chat? I hear nothing. Dennis?
No.
Oh,
We haven't
did
mentioned.
it hurt?
Well, yeah.
It did.
Life is pain.
He was. Yeah. It's
Life is pain.
okay.
Okay. Anyway, we're still on for the Blues game up on Monday.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude. That's Monday.
that's the first, right?
Holy
Yeah.
Toledo's Batman.
The blueberry.
Holy Rusted Iceman
That's why I'm
Batman.
trying to get the blueberry fixed.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if it doesn't get fixed in time, we may have to figure out a way.
I've already got you covered.
How's that?
I got you covered, possibly.
How's that?
You're riding in the back seat. Just have Rob one car.
Okay.
So got everything.
Rob's going with us?
Rob's my handler.
Well, now he's our handler.
So yeah, we got Catwoman.
Okay.
You, me, Rob, Catwoman.
Okay.
Yes, St. Louis Blues game this Monday.
I thought somebody else was going to be Catwoman. She was going to be Supergirl.
Oh yeah, she's Supergirl. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, so Supergirl, Green Lantern, and Superman
Right.
with Rob as our handler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So is she going to meet us here or
No, she's. I
going to
think
meet us up there?
she's going to meet us up there.
Okay.
Rob, because yeah, I'm getting off early because we got to be up there by 5:30.
Right.
So I'm going to try getting off early on the 1st. That way,
Right. And B,
You get off-
I'm getting off at 11.
right.
So that's giving me enough time to get.
I'm going to
everything-
try getting off at noon. That way, I can come home and at least
Shower,
run through the shower and have just cover
Spray
up
paint your head.
and spray paint my head. That way, I'm good to go.
Right.
So yeah, so the first, it's superhero night, DC superhero night at the St. Louis Blues game.
Right.
So come out and see Superman, Batman, Supergirl, Green Lantern, Catwoman, I think they're Robin. So gonna be an awesome time. So we're gonna have some fun, take some photos with us, and hopefully cheer on the Blues for a win.
To a victory.
Yes. So
So I pull out the old ring and help.
manipulate the puck every
Yeah.
once in a while for the
Yeah.
against the other team.
Right.
Yeah.
Give like a.
2 minutes for slashing.
They'll be like, "Who's that other goalie that's over there?" That's Will Power. Anyway,
But
but yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Oh
Yeah,
wow,
that's coming up.
that is Monday. Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Gotta charge up the
I
ring.
need to get with Daniel and
yeah.
I need to let him know where I need to figure out where we need to park and all that other kind of
Do we
stuff.
need to bring our clothes?
Yeah.
Change our costumes up and change up there.
We will be changing up there. Yes.
Okay, and then
We will not show up in costume.
Right.
So
Now,
on that.
we may leave in costume,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Everybody flies away, and then Robert just drives back with him. So.
Yep. No.
No.
So yeah, and this
Okay,
election.
okay.
Have you ever been to a Blues game?
No, I've never been.
Neither have I. So
this
neither
will-
is
this will be-
Rob. So yeah, I don't think and I don't think Rachel has either. So this will be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to the Cardinals games,
Yeah.
but no, I've never been to a Blues game.
Cool. Awesome.
So we're gonna have fun with this.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun.
So can't wait. It's going to be fun, exciting. Definitely looking forward to it.
Mhm.
So yeah. Monday, St. Louis Blues. Catch us there. And then after that, we'll be at the Eclipse Con in Carbondale.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
ClipsCon in Carbondale that following weekend. So yeah, it'll be, boy, I'm gonna be. It's gonna be a fun day.
It's hard to believe that it's already been 7 years since the last one. I was like,
Yeah,
it's gonna take forever to get to this one.
but just think.
Now here it is. It's like,
You know what? Hey, this year for the Eclipse, we definitely got to do X-Men. Again, the Eclipse Con. It is Xing.
Right.
It's calling to us. X-Clips. Eclipse. There we go. So X-Men is a definite.
Yeah.
So
But should I go with Cyclops or Wolverine?
either one.
Yeah.
Yeah, either one. No, you got to do Wolverine.
Okay.
Got to do Wolverine because we'll try recreating it. There we go.
Okay.
We'll get up on stage and see if we can recreate it during the costume contest.
Okay. Okay. That worked, I guess. I'm hoping. Okay. Anyway,
All right.
but yeah.
Well, we're going to get off of here because I know you've got to go get somebody picked up.
Yeah. Gotta go get
So,
Master.
so again, Jess is putting some of the links and stuff on here. Please please catch the links. Also, just follow us subscribe and follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. The more YouTube followers we get, the more we can go live on YouTube.
Right.
And again, we'll talk about anything and everything. Honestly, I mean,
Eventually, if the YouTube channel starts taking off and can be monetized, then we can take that money.
we can
and
put it toward Heroes for Kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and start increasing our donations to various
Yep.
charities
Yep.
around the globe.
Around the globe, or well, right now the
Well,
region,
the
but
region,
the
yeah.
region right
Yeah, the
now,
region's
but
about-
hopefully sooner or later around the globe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I would suggest people like and subscribe to the YouTube channel
Yes.
so that we can get that ball rolling.
I'm still figuring out TikTok because you can even go live on TikTok.
right.
Before we know it, I'm going to have that back room all set up, and it's going to have monitors and everything and small cameras, and each one's going to be for a different platform.
Yeah, we're gonna have our own studio.
So, and in Heroes for Kids, we'll just do our studio, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever live,
Hacking
all
in
at
the
one time.
NORAD.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah.
We'll do it all live at one time. There's supposed to be some way to be able to do it like that, but I don't know. I don't know how. But
We'll give ourselves a nice green screen and we'll say, live from Fortress of Solitude, or
Yeah, we'll just-
live from the Batcave, or live from Shield Headquarters, or live from the X Mansion, or whatever. We'll do
Sound-
things.
live from Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Hermione, put that down. Oh.
Yeah. Abracadabra.
All right, guys. Again, look forward to seeing everybody.
Just sent email to possibly add a comic artist to our lineup.
Awesome.
All right.
So, again, we love everybody. Thank you again for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, follow all of our pages. Again, we have one on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, not TikTok yet. I'm working
Yeah,
on
you're
that.
working on that one.
So please, again, like and follow our pages, and we will see a lot of our blues fans
Mm-hmm.
in St. Louis on the 1st. So,
Remember, you can't have green without blue. Without the blues. Yeah.
okay. All right.
Hey,
Good night.
You'll be in your blues.
I'll be in my blues. Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Love you all, and thank you very much.